Hey, so I'm gonna back up my vehicle.
You're gonna block this car.
How am I?
You're gonna willingly block this vehicle.
Are you gonna get anyone else for blocking vehicles today, or is it just me?
Well, I don't know. Depends how blocked in they are.
Okay, so can we check out how blocked in they are after I back up my vehicle, or can we?
You're gonna block in this car. So you're gonna willingly block in this vehicle.
What do you mean block in the vehicle? That's how parallel parking works most of the time. Is that you get this is how close typically people would get in parallel parking, man.
Most cars will have a van hanging off the AC unit. Hanging off the back.
That's not in violation.
I didn't say it's a violation. I'm just saying that's why it's harder to block in the vehicle because you have that extra piece there. It's not a typical bumper.
The fact that it's wider makes it harder for them to leave, maybe, but not.
So you're acknowledging that, and I appreciate that.
That it's wider. That is wider. Sure. Yeah. Or like have lenience on the fact that I'm over a couple feet and then.
Lenience? You've had 3 years of lenience.
Please, can I finish?
You have 3 years of lenience.
Why are you speaking over me?
I'm not speaking over you.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done.
3 years.
I wasn't done.
And I respect that, but 3 years you've had lenience.
I'm talking about for this day, since you came and decided that now is time to enforce the fact that I'm in violation of the. So can I maybe have lenience until like the car leaves, and then I can back up?
When's that car gonna leave? I don't know when that car's gonna leave. We talked about. Remember, you didn't like my hypothetical about what if it's an emergency? Well, when is this? What if that car doesn't leave for 71 hours because it has a legal right to be parked there for 3 days without moving, just like anybody else in the street is. Like you just said yourself. So
then it wouldn't.
Should you get 3 days of leniency on top of the 3 years?
So do you want me to, on top of the 3 years? But you didn't start to enforce it until now. You know.
I don't know who hasn't. Well, I said you could check my fire hydrant citations. I've issued.
But I'm saying no one has been here to enforce
that makes it okay.
But you were saying that I've been here for 3 years in violation.
You said you parked here.
But you brought it up though.
You said you've been parked here for 3 years.
I know, but right? You're bringing.
I'm repeating what you said.
But you're bringing it up, saying that I'm in. But no one's coming to. No one came to enforce it. So
that makes you're absolved of it. So
isn't that how it works? If no one enforces the law, then you don't get in trouble for
the future
for what you've done. No, I'm talking about before.
I'm not retro-siding you.
But you're using the fact that I was in violation as like I shouldn't have any more lenience for the day.
No, I'm using the fact that you knew it was a violation. You still parked there, and then you're asking for more leniency. When I say you've had 3 years of leniency according to your own words.
Because they don't measure and they don't really enforce it. So I moved up a couple feet so I could get a little bit more shade during the summer.
I get you. But unfortunately, that shade is where a violation is.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So moving forward.
I asked you for a solution, all right, and your solution is to wait till that person leaves. That's not a reasonable solution.
I think I want to. Can we get a supervisor involved?
I am the supervisor.
You are the supervisor.
I am the senior
person. You're the guy that I was talking to, huh?
Correct.
So you never got back to me about the public nuisance.
I said I haven't read the report. I said when I read the report, okay? Because I don't know what his elements or what his statement was.
Okay.
Right, so the report's not in. So I don't have a report.
Still okay.
Okay. So we have notified, like I told you, we were going to do the police department about enforcing anything beyond the signage area on this location. Okay? So we're not enforcing patient loading zone right here. I didn't say we're not going to enforce the fire hydrant zone. Okay? So come with me a solution. Help me with the solution. All right? You're still in violation.
Let's talk.
You know, most people when I say, "Hey, man, you're parked in
the solution,"
of something,
they just leave.
Move. Yeah.
But I kind of live here. You know how it's.
I get it, but you have to live in a place that's.
We are coming to the agreement, the terms of no longer being in violation.
Okay.
So, I guess the solution would be for you to inform me.
But what am I informing you? You knew the rule. You knew the rule.
Nope. No, I'm not done. of.
You stopped. You had a pause
I know.
there.
I know. I was waiting for you I don't know. Waiting for you to inform me of the statute that kind of litigates or determines how close I am able to park, how far away I'm able to park from the front of a vehicle when parallel parking. So if we can determine that, then we can decide whether or not I have to leave or if I can just back up a little bit.
Okay. But that doesn't alleviate the fact that you're not absolved from getting a parking citation and how the vehicle is right now. Because like you said, most people will just leave.
Okay.
And never get a parking sign. But you want to hold your ground steady. You live here. I respect that.
No, it's not even.
You got to take the problems that come with, not a problem, but you got to take the.
But the reason I don't want to.
That comes with it potentially.
I think you think the reason I don't want to leave because I want to like fight really hard on the point or whatever.
It sounds like it.
But the reason I don't want to leave is because like I've got like, first of all, I'm gonna have to like move a couple of like liquids that might spill to back up. First of all,
so this is a hazardous vehicle?
No, liquids in a cup, that's not typically a hazard. Like a drink of water that's in my vehicle that I have to like put in a cup holder before I drive away.
That's a huge inconvenience.
No, that's not. I'm not done. I don't want to like leave because of the shade and the 72 the parking restrictions elsewhere. Mostly the shade. That's why I want to continue to park here for.
Okay, but let's look at the weight of society, right? The government interest. The safety zone of a fire hydrant is in place for a reason.
I know.
The shade of a vehicle is let's weigh that out. Okay, you think the society, the government interest is like, hey, we're okay with blocking a fire hydrant.
But I'm not.
So an individual can have shade during the summer. I mean. Let's weigh that out, and this individual doesn't.
Well, if you really want to go that route, we could weigh like how hard it is to access the fucking fire hydrant and you can also go into. There's a lot of other factors there. I'm not trying to get other people in trouble, but yeah, yeah, you're kind of using that like problem specifically against me because when people are parked here, you don't have a cop coming every hour to check if someone's blocking the fire hydrant.
You don't know that.
No, I do. I live here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so are you able to inform me of how far I'm able to park, or should I just assume that there's not really statute that will block me from parking close to the vehicle?
22,500 CBC. If you block a vehicle in, you can get towed.
So
Even
how
if it's
how
parallel park. If the person calls us and says they can't get out, that's a violation as blocking. CBC 22,500.
but surely that's not going to stand up in court where just anyone can say
that won't matter. That just allows us to tow the car if they're blocking it and need to get out.
But they can say that I'm blocking it now. It can't just be based on what the person says. It has
But you're
to
just
be,
saying you're going to back up and make it closer. I agree with you that they can get out now. I agree with that. But if they can't get out, or they're like handicapped, or they're like having trouble, and that's why they're at the hospital, right? Some of them, might have a hard time getting out.
So you guys are. It sounds like you guys are saying that I'm at the limit of how close I can be to that vehicle, and I disagree.
Okay. You know what? If you feel the need that you can back up a little more and then park and safely get out, that's gonna be up. If the car calls us and they're like, hey,
If they call,
and I can't get out, then
would you call me if they call you?
are you the registered owner of the vehicle? We can see if there's if you're around.
I am the registered owner.
Typically, the procedure would be we try to get the hold of the registered owner.
Yeah, I'll leave you my phone number if
And
they.
then, and if we don't get a hold of somebody, then towing it, you gotta move it. So the option would be to tow it. Would be if we can't get a hold of anybody. Okay. But it doesn't alleviate the problem right now.
But that's if they have a problem getting out, even.
Let's if they have a problem getting out, but it's still in violation right now. So we're gonna issue a parking citation for the fire hydrant. Okay.
Interesting.
Yep.
Henry, 0 Henry 25.
But
I got the last one again.
are you gonna move it there? You're gonna just
You're telling me you're giving me a ticket.
yeah, you're still gonna move it though. I mean, it doesn't.
Why don't you let me try to fix the violation?
Yeah, I want you to
before-
fix it. So I have to write you another ticket after. Because just because you get a citation doesn't mean like you don't have to move anymore.
So what? You just keep writing them over and over?
if you refuse to move,
How long do I have to what?
you have to move now. If you're refusing, then just
Okay,
move
man.
Go backwards, man. I don't know what the problem.
Why are you giving me the ticket though? I was going to do that.
It didn't look like it.
I'm gonna
We've
try.
been here for
But you just said you were
28 minutes and 30 seconds.
I know, you said you're writing me, so you want me to try to move it while you're writing me the ticket.
Yeah, you're not detained.
Okay. And you're still gonna alright.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna file a complaint. And can you get the tape measure? Now we're being nice.
I'd have a nice one.
No, you haven't.
Alright, here's the picture.
Hey, consider a different career, man.
You're still parked 18 inches away from the curb, by the way.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, look at that's what the divider is. So that's still another just letting you know.
Is that the edge of the
18 inches.
edge of the tire, or not the edge of the body?
You look at your front fender.
But you see how my
Tire or your fender.
but my body, the side of my body is over.
Both car. No, both car has to be within 18 inches. Not just 1 inch for that.
Wait.
See this?
Yeah, but look.
Look at this. The whole car has to be within 18 inches.
But this part is within 18 inches.
Okay. Just letting you know you're in violation.
Am I? I think this part's in.
I'm sorry.
But this
Just letting you know.
I'm not sure that that's.
I don't have to argue with you. Just letting
I know. That's true.
you can look it up. 18 inches.
Yeah, but I think it kind of depends, like, because my overhang. I don't know. You said the vehicle, not the tire. Wait, so are you guys allowed to park like? Is this like an emergency? Like how? Is it a violation to park like this or no?
Conducting law enforcement business.
So you're allowed to park like this in a non-emergency?
Or California exempt.
See plates, California exempt plates.
So that means in non-emergency situations you're allowed to break. Is that true or no?
Are we conducting law enforcement business right now?
I thought it was only like emergency situations you're able to do that.
If we're conducting law enforcement business, all right.
It's not only in
So
emergency.
if someone's calling for someone broke into their house but the person's no longer there, do I need to circle around for parking until I find the spot? If your vehicle got broken into right now and I came to take a report to check for fingerprints, you can tell me I have to drive
Okay,
around.
so you're saying it's law enforcement. So you're not allowed to just like chill here, but if you're doing
if I'm going grabbing Starbucks and I'm
Okay.
gonna hang out and get coffee, I probably shouldn't be parked in an emergency zone. But I'm conducting law enforcement business. Okay.
And I am curious if you can inform, because I don't even really know about the 18 inches thing, but
Look it up.
so
You
yeah,
do it.
but
How far can I be parked for the curb?
I understand that that's
Okay.
that's the proper amount of
You know?
inches,
'Cause,
but
I mean, obviously, we're trying to inform you of everything, right?
yeah, I'm curious.
You seem like a smart guy. We're not here to argue the law. You want to argue the law, go to the Supreme Court. They establish the law for the country.
I just want to be better
Okay.
informed on the distinction because
Yeah, and the officer
does
did
it
that.
go by the tire?
He told you already. He told you where
He-
the 12 or 18 inches
He
go
said the
to.
tire, I think, or he said the whole
Play
vehicle.
back the recording,
He said the whole
right?
vehicle. What his words were the whole vehicle.
Then look it up.
So
You want to chat before you?
I don't want to challenge. I just want. I want to be.
You're debating.
No,
it, right?
I'm curious to be informed. I'm trying to be
He
informed.
informed you about it. Okay. Anything else, man? Because we're at 38 minutes, right? Okay. So, look it up. How far can my vehicle be parked away from the curb? All right. You need a 15-feet rule for that. So, and when I got my driver's license many moons ago, it said 12 to 18 inches. It's probably the one thing I do remember. So that shouldn't be very new. It's not foreign.
12 to 18. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Hugh. Take care.
All right, man.